especially when these meets can drag on. And the strokes. So like Tara mentioned earlier, we'll go freestyle, butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and then the individual medley. Each swimmer can swim up to 2 strokes and the IM plus 2 relays. You cannot swim more than 2 individual strokes. So there's definitely some strategizing. This is the first of 5 heats of the 11-12 girls 50 free. In lane 4 from the Somerville Y is Caitlin Marsh. In lane 5 from Cane Bay is Ava Noble. And in lane 6, that's Hannah Jackson from Legend Oaks.
Something, David, that I've noticed, racing and coaching swimmers at pools where it's deep water, there's a bulkhead in the middle where the kids do their flip turn. It can be deceiving, a little bit of an optical illusion. So I am sure that is something that coaches worked on in warm-ups.
Ava Noble at 33.21 to win that heat. That's a drop of about a second and a half for Ava. Hannah Jackson 36.64, Caitlin Marsh 37.85. But yes, definitely want to take the opportunity to get used to those bulkheads, and all swimmers had the opportunity to do that in warm-up. As we're getting ready for Heat 2 here, we're only using lanes 2 through 9 for the individual events. So a maximum of 8 swimmers here. In lane 2, in lane 3, I'm sorry, is Paige Salmon from Ashboro. In lane 4 is Hadley Burr from the Country Club. In lane 5 is Daniela Albert from Hobcaw. Lane 6 is Gardner Robbins from Northbridge. Lane 7 is Jillian Hinkle from Cane Bay. And in 8 is London Miller from Ashboro.
Something that, as you're watching from home, on these freestyle flip turns, you'll notice that the faster swimmers have really mastered flipping and then pushing off on their back right away and rotating as they
Exactly.
swim.
Gardner Robbins at 30.89. Drops about a second and a half from her entry time to win that heat by a lot. Daniela Albert from Hobcaw is second in 31.97, and Hadley Burr from the Country Club of Charleston third in 32.07. A lot of drops. We're expecting a lot of drops getting into this fast pool. The energy of City Meet, it's no surprise to see that early on. Heat 3 in lane 2 is Lillian Duncan from James Island. In lane 3 is Olivia Newmayer from Crowfield. In lane 4, that's Valerie Leclerc from Parkshore. 5 is Taylor Barfield from Chamalon. In 6 is Amalia Hodinas from Snee Farm. 7, Cora Flanagan from Shadow Moss. 8 is Lori Tarpin from Newington. And 9 is Cadence Blanchard from the Somerville Y. And it's tight in lane 6, 7, and 8. Hodinius, Flanagan, and Tarpin. Down to the wire, coming into the wall here, and it's a tie with Flanagan and Tarpin at 30 flat, Hodinius at 30.13, and those 3 well ahead of this heat and huge drops getting into the 30-point range.
Our first tie of the night. That is rare in swimming, and nonetheless, their time is 30.00.
You wish it was just 100th faster to see that 29. We're moving quick into Heat 4 here. That's Russell Perlmutter from Parkshore in 2, Jenny Blake from Long Point in 3, Josie Mullen from Crowfield in 4, Erin Lee from Long Point in 5, 6 is Violet Hux from Daniel Island, 7 is Addie Green from Legend Oaks, 8 is Sarah Heineman from Hobcaw, 9 Anna Cavalon from Snee Farm.
Check out the kick on these girls in this heat. A lot of white water behind them. Those feet are really moving quickly to help them come into the wall fast.
Look at Erin Lee from Long Point. She's going to record a really nice time here of 28.97. Mullen was second at 29.61, and third went to Hux at 29.63.
Going into the final heat, I think that's Sydney Fennell in lane 4. She just swam the relay, is that correct?
And so did Hayden Southern in lane 5. So North Charleston swimmers here. No, in lane 6 is Hayden Southern. So 2 North Charleston swimmers here seated second and third. And this is the final heat. Time to beat is 28.97. We should keep an eye on that. In lane 2 is Kate Sams from Northbridge. 3 is Hadley Newland from the Country Club. 4 is Sydney Fennell from North Charleston. 5, your top seed is Marley Crosby from Newington. 6 is Hayden Southern from North Charleston. 7 is Judith Suttle from Shadow Moss. 8 is Issa Jickling from James Island. 9 is Gabby Sullivan from Daniel Island. And this one is tight. In the middle of the pool, that's Hayden Southern in 6. And next to her, Marley Crosby in 5. Marley Crosby slightly ahead is going to win it in 26.54. Second was Southern in 26.58, so the win was by just 2 100ths. And taking third was Sydney Fennell in 27.18. So a 2-3 there for North Charleston.
That concludes the 11-12-50 freestyle. We'll get Marley Crosby over here in a second and see if we can get a few words with her.
The boys will be getting going in a second. That's Brady Lutz from Chamelon in 2 in the first heat. Gavin Thrakel from Crane Bay in 3. Dawson Capps from Chamelon in 4. Logan Sherrow from Ashboro in 5. Colton Thomas from Ashboro in 6. Luke Paggi from Long Point in 7. Will Terry from Long Point in 8. And Jake Nevin from Legend Oaks in 9. Tara?
Standing here with Marley Crosby, the champion of the 11-12 girls 50 freestyle. Congratulations, Marley.
Thank you.
What were you thinking behind the blocks?
To just try my best, and whatever I get is going to be good.
I don't know if you had worked on this in practice, but you did an excellent job on the turn. It was a really close race with Hayden Southern. Is that something you and your coaches have been working on?
Yeah, at practice this week, we've been working on our turns a lot, so that helped.
Well, you did an awesome job. Congratulations, Marley.
Thank you.
All right, Logan Sherrow from Ashboro, as mentioned, was your top seed there in lane 4. His teammate Colton Thomas is right next to him. And Luke Paggi in lane 7 from Long Point. And it's going to be Sherrow in 33:48, dropping almost 2 seconds from his time. Will Terry was second, and Luke Paggi was third. Heat 2, in lane 1 is McCrae Burns from Hobcaw. 3 is Garrett Drissel from Crowfield. 4 is Dean Sears from Newington. 5 is Phoenix Walker from Chamelon. 6 is Cole Thornton from James Island. And 7 is Carter Gordon from Shadowmoss. 8 is Grayson Kane from Legend Oaks. And 9 is Barkley Irving from Hobcaw.
City meet record in this event is 25:17, held by J.D. Hafner.
I think that might be the wrong one. We got Wells Cloud at 25:02, who broke that record 2 years ago.
Okay.
Hard to see anyone touching that. Phoenix Walker from Shadowmoss is pulling ahead and is going to win this heat 30.61. Second and a half drop. Carter Gordon, his teammate from Shadowmoss, takes second in 30.95, and Cole Thornton takes third. Heat 3 getting on the blocks now. In lane 2 is Luke Odie from Somerville Y, and 3 is Graham Winterfield from Park Shore. 3 is Renzo Garritti from Crowfield, or in 4 that is. 5 is Livy Williams from the Somerville Y. In 6 is Sam Crumpton from James Island. 7 is Leo Lowe from Park Shore. 8 is Josiah Byerly from Newington. And in 9 is Caleb Jenkins from Cane Bay.
David, something else that's really nice about the Aquatic Center is the blocks here. If you notice, if you're watching at home, the swimmers can put their back foot on that kickback, that ledge, and really get a strong push off with their...
They can take huge advantage of that. This one is super tight. Sam Crumpton and Leo Lowe. Looks like Sam Crumpton from James Island, 27:89 to set the time to beat in that heat. Leo Lowe at 28.08, and those are your top 2 times going into this final heat. Third, by the way, was in lane 3, Graham Winterfield at 28.50. They switched the board, so the names had changed before this heat. Now we got the final heat. That's Alex Schwetke in lane 2 for North Charleston. 3 is Max Tippy from Northbridge. 4 is Addison Stewart from Daniel Island. 5, your top seed from Daniel Island, is Connor Good. 6 is Jake Calvert from Northbridge. 7 is Jimmy Young from North Charleston. 8 is Tama Reed from Snee Farm. And 9 is Brady Evans from Snee Farm. Big underwaters there for some of these swimmers. And look at Connor Good go. He is absolutely flying, way ahead of this heat at the turn. Tight for second.
Looks like Connor Good definitely has this in the bag. Can his teammate get in the top 3 as well? Addison Stewart.
This is a good swim for Connor Good. 25.89 to take the win. Jake Calvert gets second in 27.20, and Addison Stewart is third in 27.09.
All right, I'm going to get a word with Connor Good here in a second, and then we'll cut to our commercial break. Let him catch his breath a little bit as he walks on over. So David, Connor was seated with a 26, but he got into the 25s, and
he did 25.89
wow.
there. So that's a drop of about a couple tenths.
All right, I have Connor Good with me here, the winner of the 11-12 boys 50-yard freestyle swimming for Daniel Island. Congratulations, Connor.
Thank you.
Connor, you led this race from the get-go. Have you been practicing that strategy? Do you like to go out strong?
Yeah, I do.
And great turn, coming back home. You had your teammate Addison next to you. I'm sure it feels really good to get a win for the Flying Fish.
Yes, ma'am.
And how did this week go leading up to City Meet? Have you all been practicing hard?
Yes, ma'am. We've had a lot of time trials.
Well, the prep paid off. You look great, Connor, and I'm sure we'll see you more this evening.
Thank you.
And now we'll cut to a commercial break.